Okay, welcome back. This is Black Femme Beauty, Ebony, here to do an energy reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This video will be time stamped. We're asking Spirit for messages per element. So we'll do fire sign, then earth, air, water, fire, maybe not in that order. All right? So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am an intuitive reader. My readers are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. So we're getting into it. Aries wanted to be first. Fire sign. Currently in Mars hour. So let's get into it. Messages, please and thank you, Spirit. What does Aries, Sag, Leo need to know as it relates to this Libra New Moon? Even though we're in Scorpio season now. Messages for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do they need to know as it relates to this Leo full moon? I'm hearing safety. Safety and love, relationships, building anew. Messages. I'm time stamping this. I gotta remember to time stamp. Alright. Messages for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. For this Leo new moon. We have Brighton with Calendula. Brighton. This is giving like a restoring your youth. I do this energy healing that I was taught by one of my teachers in terms of healing the inner child with Calendula. With this Brighton. It's giving a long time coming. It's also giving solar plexus. Solar plexus, the element is fire. So again, we are in fire energy, fire sign. So it's giving iron sharpens iron. I'm also hearing Lauryn Hill, come on baby, light my fire. Everything you drop is so tired. Music is supposed to inspire. So how come we ain't getting no higher? You could be a creative, a musician, an artist. Pick your medium. It's up to you, right? Like I said, giving safety in relationships, right? I'm also getting a restoration, a resurgence, a jump start. It's giving like, you know, when they have to restart your heart defibrillator and they rub them together and they're like, clear. This was a collective message when I was at work today. But there's a relationship coming in for your fire signs that's very, very much going to ignite your creative energies and passions. Clarify this in the physical for Aries, Leo, Sag. This is something that you've not experienced before. Now, this could be love. This could be friendship. This could be partnership. You know, it doesn't have to be sex or anything like that. It's just a relationship. And relationships are family, friend. But I'm not getting family. I'm getting either a new intimate partner, a friendship, or just somebody that you can really co-create with. 555. Rapid change, rapid movement, right? Now, we have 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. You're feeling isolated. You're feeling out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles. It's giving lack mindset. So with me channeling like the Lauryn Hill, right? And I've been listening to music, but I ain't listened to Lauryn Hill. And then that's going to make me listen to Lauryn Hill because I fuck with Lauryn Hill. X Factor, right? I ain't been to none of her concerts. So, you know, I've heard about that, but I don't want to hear it, right? Don't focus on that part, right? Just focus on the artistry, not how she shows up in concert with people saying she's late. I don't know. I ain't experienced that, right? But it's giving like reigniting passion, connecting to the inner child, lighting your fire, this relationship. So I remember years ago I had heard or read, it was probably heard, like pop-up video or something, where Missy Elliott and Devontae the Great of Jodeci, and this might be telling my age, but it is what it is, because I look good in all aspects, right? But they used to have writing competitions. Like they would create, like, I don't remember it being a rivalry, but they motivated each other. Like, you know, it's kind of like battle rap, but it was songwriting battles. Like, I topped that with this. Oh, okay, you got this. Like, Devontae may have wrote, "Come and Talk to Me." Then Missy hit with, "Why You All in My Grill?" Like, you know what I mean? Those songs, right? I don't know if it was those songs, but I just feel like, again, like I was saying, iron sharpening iron, right? This is not like a competition, right, amongst this, you and this energy, fire signs, this other relationship, but it is, you two together can be like, it could be slaughterhouse. Like if you came into partnership and created together, and then what you put out together is just like a force to be reckoned with. I want to say Timbaland and Magoo, but I don't really think that's an example that fits, and I don't know much about that relationship, because I know there's still a Timbaland, but I don't know what happened with Magoo, right? Respectfully. So, but it's just giving like, together you'll be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to creativity and artistry. And y'all could be like in two different lanes, right? However, you're okay with being vulnerable and in space with one another and sharing your artistry, because I feel like you may be private and keep your hands close to your chest when it comes to creating, because nobody really understands. But you will understand them, they will understand you, to the point like, "Man, what you think of this? Let me run it by you. I was thinking this, what you think?" And they maybe like, "Yeah, but you know what? You ain't wrong. Just take that out and make that something in itself and complete this, because that can open up a whole new," you get what I mean? And y'all like do it for each other, right? It's like, you know, and it may start with a connection or an encounter, and it's like, "Can I give you some feedback?" type vibe. And it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean? Being open to not necessarily criticism, because I feel like fire signs, you and this person that I'm talking about, this relationship I'm talking about, you're critical of self, right? But it's not necessarily critical, it's just feedback. It's like, you know what? That would be great if you just did this, or that is great, but if you add this, that shit gonna be explosively great. And it's like, you know what? I ain't even think about it like that. Thank you. Boom. It's a reciprocal relationship. But 555 denotes rapid change, rapid movement, right? You probably have been seeing 555, or you will start seeing 555, but you're coming out of this into this newfound relationship. You're coming out of the cold, lack mindset, lack in creativity, and frustration. Because I'm hearing like, what the fuck? Also, I'm getting 304 energy, like whole vibes. I don't know what that's about though. Like, you know what I mean? That may be something you came out of and had you depleted. You know, where you had to refill your coffers. It might have depleted your creativity, right? It's giving, you came out of dealing with the taker, fire signs. But I'm hearing Nas, I'm in the big things, I can't fuck with you. I'm in the big things, and I can't stand on no corners, because I'm in the big things. It's like what I used to do, I can't even do that no more. We're getting higher and higher, right? It's giving ascension, right? But I'm feeling like it's in creativity, and it's a leveling out of the ego, and a restoration of the I am, the willpower of the solar plexus, that fire, that creativity, that inner child, that money, you know what I mean? And money doesn't, sacral chakra is more, that's the element of water, so that's more money, right? And relationships. But I just feel like the balancing is going to come through in all aspects: earth, air, water, fire. When you come into contact or come into union, partnership, space with this individual. I mean, because we got the Five of Wands here, right? And this denotes competition. This is the family card here, but this is, well, for me, it's a family card. This is competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, and tension. But there is no competition with you and this person. I'm hearing Mary J, No Romance. The intro to that song is like, there is no competition. There is no competition. Like, it's going to be reiterated, right? Because I feel like you are successful in your own lanes, but you've been in relationships and in spaces that has projected upon you invalidation or self-doubt. And you're kind of like tired, right? Again, you just need to be sharpened. It's like getting it going. It's reminding me of that intro to, is it Niggas in Paris with Jay-Z and Kanye? With the intro, it's like it gets the people going, like, you know. Or can you understand anything else here for fire signs? Thank you. So like I said, this is a recharging of the solar plex. Solar plex is denoted by the color yellow. We got yellow. I'm also going to get the properties of calendula. So calendula is it herb? It's more a flower. It is denoted by the solar plexus, like I said. And it is planetary association is Leo, fire sign, right? This is wealth, love, reclaiming boundaries, sun energy, healing, happiness, and strength, legal matters, psychic powers, right? This could also, well, like I said, it's going to jumpstart and balance out your solar plexus. So it is going to be healing for you. But yeah. Okay. Get the last card for you here. We have Page of Swords. I'm just hearing immediately, I always feels like somebody's watching me. I forgot who sing that song. It's old school though, right? What is this? This is new ideas, curiosity, but let me get into it intuitively. They're going to come in with the offer, fire signs, or you, them, take it how it resonates. Fire sign doesn't have to be your sun sign. It could be your placements. Like I said, I pulled sun, moon, rising, Jupiter. I can't remember. You remember what I said the first reading. But new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. But I'm also hearing new ways of being. Restless mental energy with the swords here. This is air energy. But they're thinking of a master plan. They're trying to come in with the offer, right? They don't know if you're going to go for this. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't know this person, right? We got air energy and earth. This is a yes. They're watching you. They want to come in and offer you something, possibly even a contract. All right, that is what I have for you here. But I feel like this energy, right? You may not see it. You may not even have an inkling or a hint of it. Don't be skeptical. Be open so you can receive. Anything else? No. Alright, so we're going to pause this. And I think I'm going to do earth signs. So this will be fire and earth. And then the other videos will be water and air. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hi, welcome back. We are doing earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What can they expect as it relates to this Libra New Moon? We're currently in Scorpio season, but hey, the planets do what they want to do. Messages. If you're new here, I read intuitively. The readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Messages. What can the earth signs expect as it relates to this Libra New Moon? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What can they expect as it relates to this Libra New Moon? I'm hearing strongly earth placements. Your ancestors are with you, whether you know it or not. Whether you've acknowledged them, whether you got an altar, they with you. I'm getting 10 toes down. Less cards. I'm feeling like they've been fucking shit up. It's like to smite thee. Alright. We have courage. This is feminine and masculine energy, right? With this divine feminine blue and divine masculine red. But I'm also getting like throat and root chakra. They've also been encouraging you to speak. We have borage. Borage. Is that a fern? No, that's a flower. Courage. Like I said, encouraging you to speak. Speak your mind. It's kind of giving like, what the hell? We got you. Because it's reminding me of The Roots with Black Thought and Erykah Badu. And it's like, baby, don't worry. You know that you got me. If you are worried about where I've been, who I saw, or now I don't even remember the words. What club I went to with my homies. Baby, don't worry. You know that you got me. But this is really giving courage under fire. And it's like, even if you feel like you're by yourself, you're not by yourself. Your ancestors are with you. I'm also hearing like the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe, right? And we know that's from like Narnia, right? But I feel like you could have an ancestor that moves in fire energy. They could be a fire sign. Could have an ancestor that moves in and when I say fire, I mean the lion, that strength, that's Leo energy, right? But it could be fire sign. You could have an ancestor that moves in witch energy. It's giving Cancer energy, water energy, wardrobe, earth signs. This wardrobe's clothing to do with stability and security. So it's just giving fire, water, earth. And air is the messages, right? That's keeping you possibly in frustration, but it's just giving. They're going before you. They're walking before you. So it's like, when I say, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. It's like they got you. So don't worry. You know that you have your ancestors, right? Even if you feel like I have nobody in the physical, right? It's like, believe me, you do. They may not be in the physical, and then you may have one in the physical. Maybe their body isn't as strong as you feel it needs to be, but their intentions and their prayers of protection are A1. And they've been A1 since day one. But maybe they're going through some type of illness where you feel like they can't protect me like they used to. Lies. Because they're convening with the other ancestors on another plane before they transition. Or if they like, well, if I do transition, let me get in order. Because I don't know where I'm going to go. But let me get in order for the ancestors that we share since I'm still here to make sure Earth sign is AO motherfucking K. Clarify this in the physical. Because I feel like this energy is walking with you, right? This energy is walking with you even if you don't see it. You still need to feel fortified in your protection and your strength and your identity of who you are. We got swords and swords. Well, no, we got cups and swords. So like I said, this Page of Cups, right? There's an encouragement here with this borage, right? And like I said, this is root and throat chakra, encouraging you to speak your mind, speak your truth. What is this Page of Cups here for earth signs? This is somebody trying to come in with the bullshit offer. So with these ancestors walking with you, this may not be currently. You may be like, I'm cool now. Like, what's going on? This is showing up because this is the other card that came out. Somebody trying to come in with a bullshit offer that had you here. And you had courage. You had faith. You spoke it into existence, that healing. You've healed bloodlines. Your throat chakra, because your throat chakra could have been blocked due to some type of trauma from a previous like relative, right, that is no longer here, right? And I don't feel like that's an ancestor you commune with, right? But they're in repentance and forgiveness mode, right? But it is what it is. This ain't really about them because you have other ancestors, right? But this is somebody trying to come in and act like, man, and deep regret, like I regret the way I treated you, can you ever forgive me? And it's just like, this motherfucker been forgiven, right? But they coming in and asking for it now because they want to come back and be in your space. And the thing is, like, it's given too little too late. I'm hearing what? 112, it's over now. You know, the one with the beat. I'm not a drummer, but you get what I'm saying, right? They want to come in and offer love, trust, and commitment, creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity. They want to really see how you do you. Possibility, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, new love. They want to restart this thing, right? But like I said, you have the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. You have the fire, you have the water, you have the earth. And the air is your ancestors making sense out of this communication with this swords. This is mental energy. Swords is air energy. It is communication. Your ancestors already brought you through this. This is a resurgence, right? 2244 on the timer, right? This is a resurgence, right? That is 444. We also have 8 and 8. Yeah, this is a resurgence of old energy. It's given too late. And the upright 3 of swords is heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, and depression, right? You fought tooth and nail with this courage to get up out of this. So somebody trying to come back in, it's kind of odd to me. And if you are just dealing with this heartbreak, 2323 on the timer. Again, like I said, your ancestors are walking with you side by side. Again, I'm hearing the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe, right? And this witch energy, you could be like, well, I have a water sign relative that gives like witch vibes or whatever, but they are a man. It does not matter. It's not gender nor sexuality specific. And when it comes to witch, or, you know, because there's different types of witches, there's different types of everything. You got the dark and the light. Witches, or maybe I should say warlock. The lion, the warlock, and the wardrobe, right? Because some of y'all may be masculine. It's giving Scorpio vibes. So what else here? What else do they need to know? Earth signs as it relates to this reading. Libra New Moon. They're coming in. They want to make space with you. They want to get with you. They want to have sex with you. It's giving too little too late. And they've been watching you. Because I'm hearing that song, I always feel like somebody's watching. Yeah, this is This is what they did. They coming in to finish the job. And this is what they did before, right? But they're also coming in because this is the energy they're in. And maybe they not, you know, for some, they're not coming in to finish the job. But they coming in because they want to be in your space. Like I said, them ancestors you got, they've been there. Now you're conscious of them. If you're just going through this heartbreak, you're going to become conscious of them, right? And you're going to realize they've been protecting me. They've been, you know what I mean, holding me down, right? This is painful endings, deep wound, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. This is betrayal, and this is betrayal. But you go from 3 swords to 10. So this is how they did you with the 3, right? And then this is what they got in return. But I feel like this is what they did to you too. Each of these swords represents something. But he's given, they tried it. I'm getting doomed. They tried and they tried and failed. When young Paul Atreides asked the witch, I'm talking about old school Doom. She's like, they tried and failed. And he asked the Bene Gesserit mother. He says they tried and failed, and she said they tried and died. It's like doing what they did to you, earth signs, got them kilt. K-I-L-T, and I'm not talking about the skirt, but it's just giving overtime. Overtime. Woke up your inner magician, your inner witch, take it how it resonates, your inner ability to manifest and create. Space for yourself, love, abundance, protection, and overall awareness. But I also feel like this is them doing some, like, you know, abracadabra on you, right? It failed. Anything else? What else do they need to know? You're going to be okay, right? You're going to be all good. You're still releasing resentment that you heal from this. But whether you were still releasing resentment or not, or whatever the case, you don't want this energy. But you're still releasing resentment and letting your ancestors handle this. Because I feel like you're very, very, very aware of it now. And then this energy is what they're in, regret, right? But that's not your problem. Regret, failure, disappointment, you know, pessimism, loss, and grief. But I feel like you're still in resentment. So with them trying to come back, you may be like, ooh, I should whammy bammy your ass, right? Like, you know what you did. You got the nerve to be in my face talking about, can I get, like, what? Can I get a refill? That's what I'm hearing. Whose song was that? Was that Missy Elliott? It's an old song, right? Can I get a refill? They want to refill on love. They want you to refill their cup. Like, nah, because they depleted you. But you going to want to, like I said, whammy bammy their ass, right? Because this is still, the initial betrayal in the Ten of Swords is not smarting anymore. It's not hurting anymore. But it's just like, since you're aware, you're fully aware of everything they did, it's like the audacity. How fucking dare you? You tried it. And your ancestors let them know, like, how fucking dare you? That's why they trying to come in, right? But even if they're not trying to Ten of Swords you again, they can't hold space with you anymore. They can't hold a flame to you. Like, it's just like, get the fuck on. We're not on the same level. We're not on the same vibration. And they know that, right? But that's why they want to come in for this protection, this refilling of cups, because we got cups and we got cups, and then we got swords out here, right? So we got emotion, relationships, money, and information. They've been getting information that you out here looking good. Somebody then told them that they saw you, and man, she looking good, he looking good, like, I don't know, they smell good, all this other stuff. It is like, it really don't matter. I'm just giving, like, you're in the energy, earth signs are like, these nuts. It's giving, it's the world's biggest. It don't matter, just don't bite it. This is childish and petty the way you're responding to this person, but it's deserved. And I don't even know if they're going to be able to approach you in the physical, right? But this is how you're like, man, you don't get your ass. But that's what your ancestors are like. I'm hearing Sade. They've been playing Sade. Keep pining for you. It doesn't matter. This came out upright, but it quickly turned around, right? The Tower. In reverse. This energy trying to come towards you with this baby ass offer, wanting you to refill their cup, right? They're going through trials and tribulations, right? But it's their own doing, it's their own making. We have personal transformation, fear of change, averting or delayed disaster, suffering, collapse, stormy time, restlessness. Averting or delayed disaster. That's why they want to come in with you, because they know there's shelter. They know it's shelter, but it's just like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. But it's really, yeah. It's not. It's a no. 16 equating to a 7 divine number. And then we have Mars energy. This Scorpio and Mars during Libra season, even though we're in Scorpio season, is really smacking them on their ass, right? Because Libra season is about diplomacy. 333 on the timer, right? It's about diplomacy. It's about sometimes they didn't say sacrificing of self, but really kind of like, oh, just trying to keep the peace. And Libra is air energy, right? Information again. But Scorpio denoting transformation in Mars, which is its ruler, right? And then we're coming out of the opposite sign of Libra. Aries, full moon we just came out of. This is kind of forcing shit. Ain't no more situationships. Ain't no more, well, if I have an opportunity to be served, but ain't no, it's the delusions are being stripped away. Balance is forced to come in. It's giving the reckoning. And like I said, it was something to do with smite thee. What was that in the other reading? It's in this one, right? It's something to do with smite thee. Like the trials and tribulations are heavy. They're coming in to take cover. Averting or delayed disaster. They're coming in like this. Help me, help me. That is so funny. The bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Yeah, that's who they want help from. Anything else? All right, that's it. Good luck with everything. You're going to be fine. Split on the Lovers, right? Some of this is trying to come in. You could have fire placements in your chart. If you do, check that reading out. All right, well, it's in the same video, so just go back to the timestamp. But this energy also could come in trying to disrupt this divine partnership, this lovers, this co-creation coming in, you know, for you earth signs. But it is what it is. Good luck with everything. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you need personal reading, if you would like to request one, all the information for that will be listed below this video. Thank you.